next time if somebody laughs at you, you can do two things. First, there is a lot of inferiority complex that is attached to this language, English. Whenever we are unable to speak properly in English, we feel a lot inferior to others. What is the reason? Why does that happen? That is what I'm going to address with you in this video today. Hi everyone, my name is Aleena and I help you with your English, your personality development. Today what I'm addressing in this video is extremely important to a lot of you. It used to be very important to me as well. And in the earlier stages when I was trying to learn how to speak properly in English, these things used to bother me a lot. And that is why I want to shoot this video with a lot of honesty, bringing out everything that I have learned over the years about the status that is attached to English and help you with forgiving yourself whenever you make a mistake. Yeah, forgiveness is the word. You are mostly entrapped in this feeling of not being able to forgive yourself. You feel stupid whenever you make a mistake. And that is what I want to really address today. First of all, let's understand why is English such a high status thing in our country. See, relax, okay? I don't have a very on the point answer for this one, but I do have a few reasons which will make sense to you, okay? First of all, it is not about English, okay? English used to be the language which was spoken by the British. These are the people who are from Britain and they've ruled almost every part of the world. So you go to any continent, British used to rule them. And that is why when their empire started to grow, their language, the language that they were using, also started to grow in the number of users. Because if they are staying for 200 years in a country, obviously people are going to learn their language. If today I start living in Japan, I will be able to speak a little bit of Japanese in maybe a matter of 4 or 5 years. Right? And I think you're going to agree with me on this. So that is how English became such an important medium of communication, and that is how English became a universal language. I mean, this is one of the reasons. Although I'm actually putting a disclaimer here. I'm not somebody who deals into these things, okay? I'm not a certified English teacher at all. So this is just my part of a little bit of knowledge and things that I've gathered over the years that I'm sharing with you. Coming to the next thing. There is a problem in our country. There is a huge disparity of income between the higher income group and the lower income group. There is a huge disparity. And with all due respect to everybody who's nice and still rich, I don't know how to put this, but the higher income group has this feeling to keep themselves apart from the others. They want to stand out. They want to be different. Many of them, not everybody, many of them. There are nice people everywhere. So these people who are in the higher income group, first of all, they are blessed that they have money, and of course they must have worked very hard for it, but whatever the reason is, I'm not getting into that. They have the money to send their children abroad for studies, so their children can speak very good English. And of course, they also have this thing in their culture, they speak very good English. Okay, and on the other hand, the lower income group, sadly, the middle income group also does not really have that kind of an access to education, those kind of schools, and that is why we are not really blessed to have such a great access to English, and that is what sets us apart. And that is why we want to probably we are more attracted to speaking proper English. I feel that. You may let me know in the comments if you don't. And then of course there is a necessity attached to English, because English is something that is considered global and people all over the world speak that language. But there's a big but here that I want to express. See, I have been to other countries of the world also. I'm telling you, I have noticed something, and I have actually learned this from the other countries, that they do not pay such attention to English as we Indians do. They do not. In fact, most of them pay a lot of attention and they encourage their native language. I've been to Thailand, okay, and many of them don't understand English at all. You have to hire a taxi, you have to somehow use your sign language to make them understand where you want to go. You have to show it on the map. They don't understand English, they don't speak English, and they are proud of their language. See, it is nice to be patriotic. In fact, I'm a big patriot myself, okay? But On some levels, I think you should more be global. Instead of just being restricted to one country, you should be a global citizen. Many countries of the world, they don't even want to speak in English. They don't speak English, and they are very comfortable in their own language. And that is why I don't think that you should be attaching so much importance to English. I know there is this status attached to it, and I'm not going to lie to you that it does not and should not matter to you. No, I'm not going to lie to you. It definitely does matter. And in our country, if you want to progress and you want to grow in your career, English does become a necessity to some level. The thing is that it matters if it matters. So if it matters to you, it matters. On the other hand, I just want to say that you should not be attaching so much importance to it. You should understand that nobody can insult you unless you give them the right to insult you. If you do not feel insulted, nobody can insult you. I want you to take a minute and actually feel this thing that I'm saying to you right now. Can I insult you unless you allow me to insult you? I cannot insult you. It's impossible for me. So next time if somebody laughs at you, you can do two things. First, either you ignore them. Okay? Ignoring becomes a little hard, I feel. Personally, ignoring becomes very hard for me also. Then what is the other way of doing it? They insult you, you agree with them. That is how you disarm them. When they insult you and you agree with them, you take away the weapon from them. Okay? So agree with them and disarm them. So they are unable to insult you any further. Next time they make fun of you, they insult you that you speak rubbish English, you know nothing, just agree with them and say, yes, I am rubbish at speaking English. I don't know anything. Brother, will you help me? Something like that. Okay? I hope you got the idea. Laugh along with them. They laugh at you, you laugh at yourself. Alright? The thing is that in that very moment, you should not be the one who feels bad. They should be the ones who have to feel bad about insulting you. Okay? And this is coming from somebody who has experienced these things and has victoriously come out of those situations. Wherever you will go in life, there will be somebody who will definitely challenge your potential and will definitely challenge your knowledge and challenge you as a human being. Now it is up to you how much of a remote control of your life are you willing to give to them. Do not. That's my suggestion to you. Please do not hand over the remote control of your life to somebody else like that. Okay? So either ignore them or agree with them. But never ever feel bad about anything that you're trying to do in life. This is your life. We have hardly 60 to 70 years in our hand. Okay? We do not have more than that. And this small span, can you consider, just measure these 70 years against the span of this planet. For the billions of years sun has been around. Just measure your 70 years in comparison to that. You will understand that you are just going to go away in the blink of an eye. You will just vanish. And if we have such limited time, probably we should not be spending that in self-doubt. That's my point. I hope you like the idea and you understand what's going on in our country and you understand how to deal with these people. And at the same time, you need to practice your stuff and you need to improve. That is no choice. You have to improve. I am not saying that don't learn it. I'm going to help you with that. I have so many videos on my channel. If I had not believed in improving your English, I would not have created those videos. I would not have worked on my own language. If I do that, it simply means that I believe in that. But at the same time, I want you to know that if you make a mistake and you fall down, it's okay to get back up again, okay? And it's okay to laugh at yourself. Laugh at yourself, laugh at your mistakes. It's all right, okay? What is not all right is you having self-doubt about yourself and thinking that you will never be able to do it. That is not right. Everything else is okay. Everything else is all right. I love you and I will get back to you very soon tomorrow on a fresh video. I hope you like this one. Bye.